Hello, I'm Niclas from the Halo Effect.
I'm Per from Symmetry.
And we're part of the Nuclear Blast family.
Right on.
How we started?
Yeah. Were you drunk and you?
Were we drunk? No, we weren't drunk. Yeah. No. Far from it. It was coffee and it was very uppstyrt. It was a setup. We had a meeting and it was very, can we do this? Do we want to do this? Can we commit to this? And all this adult questions was almost like, we are having a kid. Should we have a kid? You know, like almost like that. We took it.
But I mean, all of you have been in bands and like pretty big situations.
Yeah.
All of you, so you also know what it's like if you start something and you're not on the same page.
Yes, exactly.
And if things actually take off, like that is really started doing for you guys, and if then it's like, oh no, I don't want to tour this much because
no,
and then
exactly.
this, like
exactly that was the main.
So you sorted things out like that.
We did.
Early.
We did.
Oh, yeah.
And then in the beginning, what kind of music shall we play? Because nowadays you listen to all kind of music. And we just, shall we go progressive? Shall we be like the, shall we do pop and rock like Kent, Swedish band? We just go for it. And we just, I think Peter had the main intro to Gateways. And that was kind of the first ever piece of music for Halo Effect. And then I just go from there. It was isn't it a little bit Slayer to this? Maybe we can add it and then we put in all the flavors. We just go for it. We didn't think too much. And then
do you write everyone in the band, or?
I think I'm the engine when it comes to music. I just start something and here's the skeletons of songs. What do you think? And you just add your own spices to it and just do stuff to it. But that was the first tunes, and that was the first song we wrote together. And it's kind of, all right, here we are. All right, we can do this.
I heard someone describe you the other day as like an unstoppable riffing machine. It's like it's like music just keeps pouring out of you, and there's no like shutting you up.
No,
is that true?
Ta i trä, knock over plastic. A little bit like that, because I'm still very interested. I love music in all shapes and forms, and I'm still hungry. I want to do this, and I want to learn. I ask you for, please, can you show me some licks? Because I really want to learn, and playing with you has been like so inspiring. All these meetings and moments, like I'm when I come home tomorrow, I met Per. What feeling? Something like that. I'm like a sponge. I'm out.
But you don't suffer from that inner voice that like, oh, this riff wasn't good enough, and
no, just
because I think that's something that holds people back.
Yeah, I had that moments way back, and then I love Van Halen, 5150. Just bring it on. I like that tone. I like that melody. Just play it. And that's also having fun with music. I think that's the main ingredients, having fun. Don't think too much or overthink. Just go with it. I think that's the main focus you should have. It should be like, your home team just scored. Yes, here it is. Yeah, but it sounds like Van Halen or Running Wild. Fuck it. Go for it. This is fun. You have to be like that. I think, with music. Because music is love. Music is universe. There's this part in the Needless End, which I really like. It's a little bit of a Tool vibe to it. Det är riffet, så lägger jag en stämma på det. Ändå det.
Yes.
Yes, Needless End. I have to say, the first time I got hit by lightning, my God, I'm still, to this day when I see him play, his guitar has been a little bit down nowadays, but back in the days. But he's so aggressive. Sorry folks, I used to compare him to Kerry King or Jeff Hanneman, because this man is a one-man army. Vivian Campbell, Holy Diver album.
Oh, shit, man.
That guitar playing. It's so aggressive, it's so in your face. He plays like Dave Lombardo plays the drums. So much power behind it, so much. I have to move forward, I'm gonna go through. And I love that about that album, or Last in Line. And I went to see them, that was actually my first concert. Dio, Last in Line.
Oh, wow.
Queensryche was opening band with a Warning album.
Decent.
In Scandinavia, in Gothenburg. And I remember.
How old were you?
I was 11.
11, perfect.
Yeah, 11. I was, what's happening? And I was all focused on Vivian Campbell. He had this power stance like this and guitar up high like this. And he was executing the riffage, the solo, everything. He was so mean. And I love you. But Vivian Campbell, and that was like, I want to do this. And then I ran home. Took the bus home. And then the day after I went to Magnus Törnqvist, my idol, inspiration. Hey, Dio, can you please show me some? Yes, of course, sit down. And he showed me some tricks. And then he's so underrated. I think he should write more songs for Def Leppard, play more leads for Def Leppard. And I got to see him in Def Leppard, and he just takes the stage. He's so cool. To this day, can I beat Vivian Campbell one day? That will rule. Yeah, Vivian Campbell.
My favorite all-time guitar player is Alan Holdsworth. But I went through being young and listening to Gary Moore, Jon Norum, Yngwie Malmsteen was the first really big one when I was like, that first album, Rising Force.
Yeah.
And I remember a friend of my parents who was a guitar player, I played it for him and he was like, oh, it's clearly sped up. No one can play like that. You know, like,
okay.
Old dude.
Yeah.
You know.
He went jealous immediately.
Yes, that's not possible.
No, exactly.
And like, no, it's possible for sure.
Yeah.
And then I got into more and more like harmonically advanced stuff, and Holdsworth really hit home for me.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because I never learned a lot of his music. Like didn't learn much of it at all. I haven't really picked up.
But the vibe, inspired you to do create your
like
own stuff.
his approach to his music.
Yeah. I have to put in another one there, or two. Of course, Angela Rock of King Diamond.
Oh yeah.
Oof, I love it. And also Chris Oliva from Savatage. His way of riffage on the whole of the Mountain King, and also Got the Ballet. And the Sirens album, it's some darkness to it. It's some, I don't know what it is, it just has it. It's like when Tony Iommi wanted to go AOR, kind of music with the Headless Cross and Tyr. No, it just stays dark. I love that. Great albums.
I changed the key.
Oh.
The stupidity made you go down this path in life.
I was lucky, I have to say. I was growing up in the suburbs of Gothenburg called Tynnered, which is a law of the jungle out there. I have 4 older sisters, and I hung out with their friends. Who's a little bit older, and they were really into football and indoor bandy. So it was always, Niclas, you come along, you with us, and we'll play football. So I always hang out with them when I was not in school. And then some of them started to play music, grow out the hair and everything. And they was, oh, Magnus, you're my idol. Or Hasse Eliasson or Magnus Törnqvist. So they started to play, and we had this place in Gothenburg called Fryshuset. It was located in Majorna, where Fredrik Nordström, Studio Fredman, had his place. You been there? No. So they were rehearsing there, and I remember every Sunday he came to pick me up. And my parents trusted Magnus, of course, and we just went there, and I was there the whole evening, sitting in the practice room. I was kind of their mascot. Wow, I was amazed. Can you teach me something? Yeah, I can teach you. Something like that. Wow, yeah, I can do this. We just go for it. And they were very supportive. Here's the guitar, here's this, here's Mötley Crüe, here is Black Sabbath, Van Halen, all its classic stuff.
Proper diet.
Yeah, proper diet. So I didn't have the time to go to Frolatorget and hang out with the wrong crowd. And then when I started the 7th grade, of course, Magnus was my youth center leader, and also Hasse Eliasson, and Morgan Jensen. A lot of them, I owe them a lot for sitting here with you and playing guitar, which is, thank you guys. And then there was a rockkällare. Hey, come on, let's go, form a band, and we'll set you up for a gig on Sunday in 1 month. What's your name of the band? I don't know, Rising maybe, after the Rainbow Rising album. So it was like, just go. That was kind of a very safe, secure environment for me and my friends.
But you didn't go to like the local music school and get lessons?
I did. For once, me and my friend Christian, we went with acoustic guitars.
Like little Boy Scouts?
Yeah, kind of. But it turned out that the leader was in love with one of the pupils, and they went out to have a smoke every time. And me and my Christian was like, how do you play this lick? Wait, guys, I'm coming in. Hey, whatever. Yeah. So we didn't get the time to. So it was basically sitting at Christian's place and listening to Rat, Dokken, and all that stuff from cassette tapes. Wow, what did he do there? Wasp, Iron Maiden, all that classic stuff. We just take it from there. We didn't know what we did. I have to say that still don't know exactly what I do to this day. I just go by heart and gut feeling, I think. Yeah.
I didn't have those kinds of like inspiration near me with not so much older musicians that could take care of me. I was more a product of the local music school, I suppose. And my dad played guitar. He's an amateur musician.
Yeah.
So he had a guitar at home, and for whatever reason, I wanted to play violin. I was interested in music early on. And, so I wanted to play, but I don't know why I wanted to play violin. I tried. Just one day, my dad taught me a couple of chords, and I started playing them, and I just, like in secrecy, started playing guitar. And like my parents were like, "Oh, did you practice your violin lesson?" Yes. So then one day I had to come clean and be like, "I want to play guitar."
Yeah.
Then they had to call my teacher up. "Oh, Pat wants to play guitar." But he was also the guitar teacher, the violin teacher. So from one week to the other, I got to
switch.
So
yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah, and then I was 10, and then I just kept playing guitar, and I had my acoustic guitar on my wall, like by my bed, and my parents could hear in the morning if I had woken up, because they could hear like bling, 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 in my bed.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. So I was like early on getting proper music lessons.
Yeah, exactly, in the right path.
Yeah. And in Sandviken, where I grew up, they have a like very strong jazz tradition, and I never really cared too much for jazz music, not as an adult, but certainly not as a kid.
No.
But still, my teacher was like, "Oh, let's check out this Charlie Parker song." And I was like, "Okay," because I was a good boy.
Yeah.
But then didn't practice that too much.
No.
I learned stuff during the lesson.
Did you have youth centers?
I mean, I guess we had places like that, but not with music really.
No.
Like when I was 14, I got my first real rehearsal space.
Oh, that's magic.
That is magic, and also a lot of fun for maybe I was 15. So yeah, so a lot of fun for a teenager. You can like have a place where you can drink beer and smoke, and your parents don't know.
No. When did you got hit by lightning the first time, music-wise?
Might have been Kiss, something like that.
Yeah.
I had my older brother. He wasn't really a musician that way. He played tuba. But that wasn't an inspiration in that way. But he had also all those cool albums. He had Alive 2. He had
Creatures of the Night.
Yes, and like Accept Dio. About all of that stuff. So I got to browse through his vinyl collection. And one time I scratched one of his Dio albums. Yes, I feel bad to this day.
Yeah.
So.